Hey guys, welcome back. Who wants to win a slab? I do, oh me. Well, stay tuned and watch the show. Hey guys, welcome back to another weekly comic book review. As I stated in the intro, we do have our 50 subscriber giveaway, so if you want a chance to win this slab, watch this video. Somewhere in this video, I'm going to give you the secret code word. You're going to leave a comment behind with the code word in it. You must be a subscriber to the channel and live in the continental United States, and you'll have a chance to enter the drawing to win this beautiful slab. Alright guys, we're going to get this show going. But first, like we do every week, you know I got to wet this whistle before we start doing these comic book reviews. So we are going to drink. This week's drink is Monaco Cocktail Mango Peach. Oh lordy. She contains vodka and 9% alcohol by volume. Let's give it a go. Ooh, whoa. That does wet the whistle, guys. Very peachy, sugary, fruity drink. Goes down easy like Kool-Aid. After last week's stanky-ass weed beer, I highly recommend this. That's good stuff. So let's get to the books now, guys. Pick of the week. If you couldn't guess from the thumbnail, it's Batman, number 131, written by Chip Zdarsky. This is a good book. The artwork is usually done by Jimenez. We got a new guy on this book this week, so the artwork's a little bit off-putting at first because you don't know what's going on. You can tell there's a new artist, but when we last saw Batman, he was getting shot in the face by Failsafe, and he actually wakes up in a multiversal Gotham. I mean, what do you do, Chip Zdarsky, when you write yourself in a corner and you're killing Batman? You can't kill Batman, so you have to wake him up in a multiversal Gotham City. In this city, Batman is dead. There's no Bruce Wayne, so our Bruce has a lot of work to do cleaning up the city. It looks like he starts off the book immediately. He finds Harvey Dent, who's all jacked up on Venom stuff, and he's looking like Bane. He gets in a nice fight scene here to welcome him to the new Gotham. As we go along in this book, he also meets, or he doesn't meet, we meet a new Catwoman, a new badass, beautiful, beautiful, bad. Those two things go together. Don't doubt me on that. She's hot, new Catwoman, and she's bad. And she's in control or in cahoots with this new guy, Red Mask. He looks like a pretty cool villain. He's got some like bodies in his lab that he's been doing some stuff on, but he's coming for Bruce Wayne now. So, guys, I really enjoyed this story. Pick of the week. Good story. Got this thing back on track after the last book, in my opinion. The backup story, in the Batmans, we always get this backup story. Well, it's also written by Chip Zdarsky, and it has Nightwing and Robin, and they're trying to pick up the pieces, and they know Batman's not dead. They've been through this rodeo before, just like we have. They know he's coming back, but they're still trying to figure it out, working with Jonathan Kent, the Superman boy, but very good pick of the week. To piggyback on Batman, we have some Batman news. Check out this tweet. Colin Farrell has confirmed that the Penguin will be shooting for 5 or 6 months beginning in February. So that's good to know. I read a little bit about this tweet, and they are filming in all these episodes of The Penguin that are taking place between the end of Batman, and it's going to wrap up just a few months before the new Batman comes online, the new movie. So big news there on the Penguin front coming to HBO Max. But not to be outdone by the Penguin is the Joker. Check out what this sick son of a bitch went and did. He went out and got himself knocked up. That's right, folks. You heard it here first, folks. From J. Jonah Jway. The Joker is pregnant. He is pregnant. It's an abomination. Why are we looking at this? We're sick too. Ah! I don't know what's going on with that. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. I'm going to drink some more Monaco. That's all we got for Batman. Oh, Lord. Thank you. Moving on. Fantastic Four, number 3, written by Ryan North. I think his name's Ivan Coelho, is the artist. But on this cover art, this beautiful cover art, is Alex Ross. Still doing the covers on these things. Beautiful cover art. Guys, on this book, I have been buying this book one at a time. One got me to two, two got me to three. Three is it for me. I'm subscribing to this. This was almost pick of the week. I love this book. The artwork is, I don't want to say amazing, but it's very good in this book. This is a Johnny Storm-centric book. In book number 1, we had The Thing and his wife. Book number 2, we had Reed Richards and Sue. There was a story about them. This is the Johnny Storm. What's going on with Johnny Storm? In the first issue, we find out that the Baxter Building's been blown up. There's a big hole in New York City, and it appears the family has spread. So each issue, we're getting where they're at, what they're doing, and this is about Johnny Storm. Good little fight scene. He's working at like a Walmart thing. He's changed. He's got the handlebar mustache. He's changed his look. This has been a good introduction. I've never read Fantastic Four before. As you heard, I'm going to subscribe to this. This is a good book. It has been good. A very easy, breezy read. I like it. And I can highly recommend, if you don't read Fantastic Four and you've ever had that little itch to kind of get in on it, jump on now. We're only 3 books in. Alex Ross on the covers. Guys, how can you go wrong? You can't go wrong, guys. Man. Oh, and also, some breaking news. Here's another tweet. A new report has indicated that Marvel Studios is still, I repeat, they are still in the process of casting for the Fantastic Four. Let me show you my shocked face. Alright guys, that's all we have for Fantastic Four. Up next, that was in my pool box this week, was the Gold Goblin. Where are we at? Number 3. This is number 3 of 5. I got a J. Scott Campbell variant cover. It's an homage cover. Look at that beauty. J. Scott Campbell, one of my favorite artists. With an homage, how can you go wrong? We know you can't. I got the book. I've been reading it. The Gold Goblin is just okay. Guys, this isn't going to change your life in this story. This is just kind of an add-on to what's been going on in Dark Web. We know that Norman Osborn is the Gold Goblin. He's been relieved of all his sins and salutations, and he's trying and struggling to live the good life. We all know it's not going to last. This series is only going to last another 2 issues. We're already seeing some cracks in Norman's facade. He's kind of losing it a little bit. Jack-o'-lantern kind of comes and wrecks a birthday party for Normie, and it kind of looks at the end like he looks up to Norman, and they're kind of hanging out at the end. But like I said, nothing life-changing about this book. I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so I kind of pick up these little sub-stories. If you are, it is good. I don't highly recommend it, but it is a good book. Moving on. All right, guys, up next we have Spider-Man number 4. This is written by Dan Slott, and the artwork is done by Mark Bagley. And let me tell you something. Mark Bagley has earned his money on here. There is so much artwork packed into this book. Good artwork. So much going on. He has to do it because Dan Slott's written so many damn words in this book. It is an overly verbose book, but Dan Slott is trying to tell a big story. I don't know how long this is going on for, but he's trying to kill the Spider-Verse, basically, is what this is about. And Shathra is doing a damn good job of killing the Spider-Verse. She has already killed Jessica Drew, gone, off the board. Peter Parker, our Peter Parker, is dead. He's gone. He was supposed to be the chosen one of the Spider-Verse. So this is a very good book. We get introduced to a new character. I forget his name's like Droid something Spider. He looks like a badass Spider guy. And we also get, at the very end of this book, because like I said, Peter Parker's dead. You know, he's the chosen one. What are we going to do? Well, they reboot, we upload the new, the old Peter Palmer from like Amazing Spider-Man number 2 or something like that. There was a misprint in one of the old ASMs, and instead of Peter Parker, they actually did Peter Palmer. So I guess that's how they're going to resurrect Peter Parker in here. They're going to bring back Peter Palmer. You know, they're kind of finding that loophole, kind of like Donald Trump and his taxes. You know what I'm saying? They're always finding that loophole. So this has been a good book, a good ride. I recommend it if you're a Spider-Man fan, if you're a Spider-Verse fan. This is a really good book. Up next, we have Spawn number 337. Guys, I don't know what to say about Spawn. This book was a good book. It was okay. It wasn't life-changing. The artwork was okay. We start this book. I mean, the Dead Zones, if you're reading Spawn, this is basically all about the Dead Zones. Spawn has them locked. You know, heaven and hell, they can't get back home where they want to go. They want him to unlock the Dead Zones. This has been going on since like issue 300. We're on issue 337. I'm getting tired of it, Todd McFarlane. Let's move on. Let's wrap this up and move it on. The artwork is okay. There is kind of a cool fight scene here between Cain and Abel. And Cain, or Abel, is named Sin, who used to be Coglistro. I don't know how you say his name, but man, this story is just dragging on. $2.99 price point. How can you complain though? The writing leaves a lot to be desired. The artwork is always good. Cardstock cover keeps me coming back. I'm a collector. This thing cannot hold Gunslinger Spawn's jockstrap. Gunslinger Spawn is the book for me by far right now. I can't recommend Spawn. Do not jump in on this book. If you're a long-time reader, you know what I'm talking about. You know what's going on in here. I don't recommend it. This is why this is the last book in the pool. If it was Gunslinger, it would be higher up. But it's not Gunslinger, so it's on the bottom. All right, guys, well, that's all I have for you this week on our weekly comic book review. But I bet you thought I forgot to give you your phrase of the week for your entry to win the slab. So here it is. The code word for this week is First Family. First Family. Leave that in a comment below. That gives you one entry for the slab giveaway when we hit 50 subs. You guys know all the details. I'm going to send it to you. All right? So, guys, that's it. Can't wait to see you next week. Remember, keep collecting comics. Just make sure you're doing it the Jway. Till next time.